And afterwards, in that timetable, that the World Congress will be held on 27th of August, of July, precisely on 27th of July, and then the act of the LGA Congress on 10th of August, then the state 31st of August will commence the election. On the 27th of July, it was free and fair World Congresses to elect what the school and that of the 3-man adult delegate. It was after that election that I had that we were taken to court. No order was served on me. Before then, I went to Federal High Court, Abuja, and obtained an order that no person should stop that Congress. And we went ahead because there was no court order served on me or to the party. After the election of the World Congress, those who were elected were inaugurated on the 9th of August. On the 10th, we had our LGA Congress to elect local government executives and the national one national delegate for each of the LGA of the state, which was successfully done, and they were also inaugurated after on the 25th of August. Then on 31st, we had our state congress, which I was elected. In that congress, you see how colorful that congress was. Delegates, both statutory delegates. Those who were not there, maybe they were not delegates to that election. But the governor, you made mention of. Governor, any letter that comes to the party, they will write the governor first. Before, they will write to the party chairman and copy the governor. Governor was aware of that congress. So the issue of governor was not present. I don't know, because I expected that governor would be in that congress. His seat was there. We did every arrangement. So any person challenging that congress is not fair.
Okay.
Because it was live
on
channel and it was live on TV.
A few questions to follow up on this would be,
Go ahead.
who monitored the Congress, the exercise? Which officials, both national and any other or security agencies or INEC, or who were there to observe the process and monitor?
The people that came to conduct the election came from the National Secretariat of our great party, heavily led by 7-man panel, Senator Sandy Ono, Professor Sandy, Senator, security agents, the DHS were there, the police were there, civil defense were there, civil society were there, INEC, specifically INEC, all the departments, the directors were there, and they were led by the resident electoral commissioner, River State. They monitored the election and they confirmed it as being free and fair.
Now, the story behind all of this went back to as far as the caretaker committee list at the time, which was described as fake by the governor, and the whole back and forth.
Fake.
Right, sir.
Let me answer you to that question.
Yes,
now.
Go on.
Can I come in?
Yes.
Now, the party, when the tenure of the last ESCO expired in March, the party, through the NEC, appointed caretaker in almost 21 states of our federation. Almost 21 states, not only River State, that caretaker was appointed. Now, the governor was also in that meeting. After the appointment, it was the governor. I sent to it was the governor who called me. I went to government house and said, "You are the chairman." They said you are the chairman to run the affairs of the party for the next 3 months, and that you are to conduct the election and hand over to the elected officers. The governor, I said, quote me. It was the governor who called me, and I went to government house. So coming to say it is fake, it's neither here nor there. Because I spoke with him. It was through him I heard that I'm the caretaker chairman of that committee. It was through the government. And I said, I'm not aware. He said, I'm telling you now, they have written to me that you are the caretaker chairman and that you have been saddled with the responsibility of conducting election within the 3 months and to hand over to elected party officers. It was the governor.
So is there a divide?
They say it's fake. I don't understand.
So is there a divide in the PDP at the national and state level? Because on one hand, at the national level, you are saying that the representatives were present at the Congress, which would mean that they were mandated to be there on behalf of the national leadership.
There is no divide in PDP. Divide somebody. You can't say somebody that we have decision in PDP. The national chairman of the party, the acting national chairman of the party, signs the document. The national secretary signs the document. The national organizing secretary signs the document. So who is the person that is divided in PDP? These are the key officers of the party. We are the chairman and secretary. They are the pillars of the party and the national organizing secretary. So any other person comment, there may be personal interest that you cannot rule out.
What about in Rivers State? Is the party united in Rivers State?
Are we not united? We did a congress on Saturday, successful congress. What is the unity you are talking about? We are.
Well, I mean, from the Congress.
I'm telling you that this party, I assured them in my inaugural speech that I am going to reconcile. First of all, my priority is to set up a reconciliation committee that will bring every person together. In a large family, the umbrella is too big. You don't expect every person to be happy. Whatever decision that is going on now, the same way governor emerged as governor. Were people happy when they did it? Those who are even rallying around now to say they are working with governor were those who fought against his candidature. So there has never been a time that you say every person will queue into one person. I don't expect every person to support me, to say I'm supporting Aaron. So also when he emerged as governor, it's not everybody that came on board. The problem we have today was because Wike took a decision that he must be the governor, as against those who were sparing. And that never pleased them. They were not happy, and they left. Now that this issue has come, they have come back and to say we are not together. We are there with us when we did this primary. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, go on.
So the issue of some persons agree. There's never a time every person will be happy. When we did primaries of the governor, the executive governor, so many people left the party because they were not happy. Why were they not happy? Because Wike took that decision that this is the man all of us will support. And if it is you that is favored, let the rest step down. And God did it that it favored the present governor. And many of them walked out of the party. Say they were angry. We never found it as divided. Is it now that we are saying we are divided? Now that he has gotten the position? So obviously no.
In other words, it's a normal internal family crisis that you believe you would resolve.
I will by the grace of God, not by my power. By the grace of God, we are coming back as a family. I will go to the governor. I supported him. I did everything with him. So he cannot say he's against me. I don't think he says so.
So is it possible that we could see some, what would I call it now, peace pact between the FCT minister and the governor? Because, I mean, as it stands, there are those in Rivers State that are solidly in support and loyal to the governor. And it seems as though we have some others still within the party that are loyal to the FCT minister.
Let me tell you, there's nothing God does not do. The present governor came on board through Governor Wike then. And I believe that God brought me for a purpose. That my coming on board, I only want peace. I want unity. I will ensure that through God, I've only asked God to give me wisdom, to give me knowledge, to do this job, so that I'll be able to bring two of them together. No person is happy with what is happening in the state. Those who have just come to cash in and cash out from Rivers State, and those who never labored for Fubara emergence. There's nothing to talk about it. So coming to say this, I'm not for Wike, I'm not for Fubara, I'm for PDP. And I'm assuring you that by the grace of God, not by my power, I am going to restore peace. I will go to the governor, I will go to the minister. I'm a core PDP man, I've served this party in different capacity, and I believe that God has a purpose for bringing me. And I will do that, which God wants me to do.
So how would you respond?
Those you see that doesn't want peace to reign are those who are cashing out from governor. So many of them never supported Pobaran when he came on board. Is it today they will support him? In 2027, they will not leave him. So for me, I cannot allow them to take over what I need for. I work for him, and I wanted peace are those who never supported him.
All right. There's still several questions position on the structure of the party being given to the governor, and we heard the response from the FCT minister.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The party has its own hierarchy in different levels. VOT, if the VOT of our party has come to see the governor, they came to see him to say we want peace. VOT is not the only body in PDP. So if you look at it, when we start saying this, you can't just come. If you need peace, you should consult the two parties. I have gone to the governor severally. I say I want peace. I have gone to the minister. I say I want peace. These same people you are saying now, have they gone to Wiki? It's not the way they talk about. So saying PDP, BOT came. PDP came because they are an arm of the party. They have an advisory role to the National Working Committee, to the party. And most of the people you are talking about, they don't have governors in their state. They don't have even National Assembly. So you can't come and stand on nothing. There must be a solid foundation. River State is PDP State. We are going to resolve our issues, not on the issue of BOT. The BOT came, yes, they came. They should also go to the minister and ensure that this peace comes to reality, not to take side and say we are solidly behind this. When we were fighting this battle, were they not there?
All right. Let's take a very short commercial. Let's take a very short commercial. When we come back, we'll also get your response to the PDP Governors Forum meeting and their own position as well. Stay on the line. Just stay on the line for us after the commercial.
For more talk, news and sports, stay tuned to Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
Conversation continues here on the Morning Crossfire. My name is Ifeemi Andrew, and my guest is the Rivers State PDP Chairman Aaron Chukwuemeka. You're all aware of the Congress that held over the weekend with the FCT Minister present and the Governor absent. And some people say or describe it now as the Congress with FCT Minister. If you go online, I mean, there's a lot of clauses and phrases that you would find and prefixes to describe the Congress. But as it is, we stand with a Rivers PDP chairman and the president of Aaron Chukwuemeka. Sir, thank you for staying on the line. Good morning again.
Thank you. Good morning, man.
All right. Before we get on with the next question and get your response, let's take a few messages on Facebook. We're streaming live. So wherever you are, you can watch and listen to us live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We're also live on YouTube at Nigeria Info PH. So you can watch and listen to us as well. On X, it is Nigeria Info PH. So on Facebook, this one says, my advice to the governor now is to quit from the PDP and join any other party. The PDP is already gone. Oyegbade Jalonibu sent me Mutiu. You sent that one in. Sonny says, Aaron Chukwuemeka is biased already and is out to do the biddings of the FCT minister. Clever Sonny says, what happened to the APC in 2019? I repeat, in the PDP in 2020, will repeat in the PDP in 2027 because the court already stopped the Congress from holding. Ogojene Justice says, how can he be chairman of the PDP in disagreement with the governor? Barida says, from the looks of things, there's nothing like peace pact again between the FCT minister and the governor. Wike is done with the governor. Don Abadi says, Aaron Chukwuemeka should not be addressed as PDP chairman. Leslie Ejeku says, Honorable Aaron Chukwuemeka has the capacity to reconcile and build the PDP in Rivers State. So there's diverse views, plenty of messages. We can't take all of them, but that's just a few on Facebook alone. Some people still questioning the legality of the Congress and your office as chairman of the party. Thank God Ability says Chukwuemeka Aaron has been quiet since the crisis in Rivers State. Have you been?
Hello?
Yes. So some people said since the crisis in Rivers State, you've been quiet. And now that you're coming up is possibly because you are in support of the FCT ministers. Yes, go on.
Can I respond?
Yes, you can.
Since I was made the caretaker chairman of PDP Rivers State, for somebody saying I'm quiet, I don't know what's meant by that. One, I'm one man that has a better family upbringing. I came on board. As soon as I came on board, the first person I paid visit to was the governor. And I told him, I said, Oga, I'm ready to work with you. He said he's also going to work with me. We were too close. Until now, I don't have anything against governor. And for me, for somebody saying I'm too quiet, I cannot go and insult the governor. I cannot go and insult the minister. I have been doing an underground work. I met governor on several occasions to say, sir, this man is your boss. He calls him Oga. Two of you cannot be having this battle. Your supporters are going to suffer. Whatever is the situation, let us resolve this matter. We all labor and we all work for you. We cannot put our hands and then those who never participated in the election in bringing you up will come to reap where they did not sow. Those who fought me, even in the unit where I was, are the people shouting for now. Are things done in that way? When I talk with him, I will go back to the minister and say, okay, this is a house you do. And we cannot allow the house to fall. Let us come back as a family. He said, I called the governor, only calling him to say this, and governor flew and then reported to some other persons. So what do you want me to do? I should go and advise him again. Since he doesn't need my advice, I'm not longer going to talk with him. I said, no, this is their own. I will go back to the governor. I will say, I have seen Oga. Why not we go back, me and you will go and see Oga? He said, no, I don't have a problem with my Oga. This issue continues lingering. Those who are talking are people who are talking from their own negative side of where they feel they will benefit where they didn't sow. Those who are reaping where they didn't sow. So the issue of our being so quiet in the sense that I don't come to media to insult any person. Those who did insult, they have benefited from him. The last of my publicity secretary at that time, he will come on board, he said, Wike is this, Wike is that. The same Wike they are talking about now was the Wike every person was clapping yesterday. Mr. Project, the POS of sports, the life venture, every person praising Wike. The man who did it, this state, every person knows what Wike did. So I should go and insult him.
All right.
So people just come and talk because of the way, when we have people today, if you insult somebody, it's not in my character to go and insult. And then now, all of them were saying, caretaker did this, caretaker did this. Any person telling you that I'm not duly elected doesn't know what he's saying. I'm the state chairman of PDP, and it's not in contention. And I'm telling you, now that I've been elected, duly elected, I can speak to you in any function, in any fora you want to interview me. I kept quiet because I really wanted peace to reign in the state. Now that I've been elected, duly elected, sworn in, I will go to the governor. I'm telling you, I will go to the governor. I will go to the minister. The governor wrote me. I'm not somebody who say it's a bias. I will tell you my mind.
So as
I will still keep saying what I have told you.
All right. As chairman, clarify this for us. There's been a major debate as to who the leader of the PDP should be in Rivers State. Some have said, from how the PDP has worked over time, it usually is the governor. There are those that said the governor is not the leader of the party in Rivers State. It is the FCT minister. You are chairman of the party. How does it work?
The leadership of the party is not in contention. It's not in contention. Forget what people will tell you. Even the governor himself knows that he's not the leader of the party. That is wicked. Now, let me tell you, let me make a reference to that. When President Buhari was the president, he was not the leader of the APC. Was Tinubu not the leader? They call him leader. How can you say you are the leader? Somebody brought you and made you say you are the leader. It's not now. He has never also said that. It's people who are telling him, say you are the leader. He has his respect for Wike. But I'm telling you, the problem we have in this state is because those who are casting it, they go and advise the governor wrongly. If not, the governor, I know, cannot, before we can say he's the leader of the party. Look now, this is a platform that somebody gave to you. So the leadership of the party in the state is not in contention. It's not so.
All right. What about the position of the PDP Governors Forum? About the structure of the party?
Which issue now? What is the position? PDP Governors Forum, are they to take decision forever? Are they from here? Are they delegates? They are not delegates now. They also have their own issues in that state. The PDP governors, as I speak to you, all of us, all the chairmen, we met in Abuja with the National Working Committee. The same material they gave to them was what they gave to me. According to the delegates, all of them, were they not the people that took the party took the document to their various states? So any governor telling you it's in Tafa in Rivers State, are they delegates to decide on what happens in Rivers State? They have their own issue to sort out. Also have pockets of problems in their various states, not Rivers State. States will settle their matter.
I would like you to respond to this WhatsApp message. It's from Chris Finebone, who was Commissioner for Information at the time under the past administration of Nyesom Wike, was also a member of the APC before joining the PDP. And according to him, he says that as long as the FCT minister remains one of the wealthiest leaders, and is ready to give out cash to members of the PDP, NWC, and even the BOT members, the PDP will not know peace, especially now that the FCT minister has a ready option of the APC that he is serving in their government. And he says this is the true position of things. Is that correct?
Let me respond to you about Finebone. There's no point. If not because you mentioned it, I wouldn't have responded to Finebone. Chris Finebone was in APC. He castigated severally. The only problem we have is we can have a liberal mind. Chris Finebone was the one saying all manner of things when he was in APC. When he cashed out in PDP, he came back to PDP. They took him and gave him position to feel if he can say those things he was saying in APC. When he came to PDP, was he not Chris Finebone as Commissioner for Information? Did he make any noise again? So what are we talking about Chris Finebone? If Baba is standpoint, it's just why it's good he will be there. He was in APC, made a lot of noise in APC, and then we thought that maybe because of the way he was talking in APC, when he comes to PDP, he will be a material for us to use. They made him commissioner for information. All through his period, did he criticize any person? Even now that he has seen, he has also cashing into this plan now to chop. Leave about him.
All right, let's take a few calls. I'm sure the listeners, the Rivers people, have a few things to say. As you emerge, Chairman.
I'm here waiting for them.
All right, 0817-923-0002. You can also call 0817-923-0003. I'll take the numbers again. 0817-923-0002 or 0817-923-0003. Any of these numbers you can call. Tell us your name and tell us where you are calling from, and then you go straight to the point with your question or contribution. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Morning.
What is your name?
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning.
My name is Alozie King. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Alozie King, go on.
I want to ask your guest question. When Wike emerged as the governor of Rivers State, somebody gave him the platform upon which he was elected as PDP governor. I want to ask your guest, who was the leader of PDP as when Wike was governor in Rivers State? Since he's saying that Similaye Fubara is not the leader of the PDP as of today in Rivers State.
All right. My guest will respond. Let's take a few more calls. But that question is duly noted. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
JJ, go ahead.
Yes, thank you very much. Andrew, I want to ask your girls, there was an agreement that all the people who members of ESCO should return.
JJ, you're still not clear enough. I don't know what's happening with your phone lines, but it's been a huge problem.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Good. I said when there was an agreement by all organs of the party that nobody should be removed, nobody should be added in the caretaker, that all the people who were part of the ESCO should return. Did they obey that one? That is one. Two, when Sir Dr. Peter Odili, Amechi before he left for APC, and even now, former Governor Yusuf Wike was governor, who was the leader of the party? Because I know that even President Ahmed Tinubu is not the leader of the party in Lagos. The governor of Lagos, Sanwo-Olu, is the leader of the party in Lagos. And conclusively, what did you do that a whooping 27 members of assembly that you voted for wanted to impeach the governor and also left your party as chairman? What did you do? Thank you very much.
All right. Nigeria Info, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're welcome.
I'm in from Elewa.
All right, go on.
Our authentic chairman has said it all. People that are present the governor, they are the ones that fought us during the election. I'm initiated in PDP up to today. I'm still initiated. I play a major role in my unit to deliver sin. But look at us today. Sin abandoned all of us. They think that we will sit down and allow him to come back second tenor. We are the ones that work for him. Nobody knows him. We brought him. The DJ brought him. We campaigned for him. Before Rivers, we voted for him. Sin abandoned everybody and aligned with people that fought us. People that swore that he can never be governor. Yeah, you think it will happen? All the people that are praising him today are the ones that are naming him, calling him several names. Even some are calling him.
So please, when you're referring to the governor, endeavor to respect the office, respect the person, and say governor, right?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Governor. People that are praising the governor today, we are the ones that are calling EFCC to ask him that he will draw 120 billion. We are the ones that fought for him. The chairman is right, and soon will never come back second tenor. Let him go to another party and go there and test popularity. He will create the history that a governor from that go only first tenor, he cannot go second tenor. I dare him. Let him go to another party and test popularity.
All right. Let's go to another caller now. Nigeria Info. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Gift from Port Harcourt.
All right, go on, Gift.
I want to ask Mr. Chukwuemeka, if his land was among those that was collected for Hypercity project, will he still support Yusuf Wike?
And secondly, I also want to ask him, he should know that it doesn't matter how you serve one man's ambition on earth, there is a place bigger than this earth where we are all going. Maybe he thinks.
Unfortunately, I think you got interrupted by your service provider, so we'd have to move on to another caller. You can call us back later on. Nigerian for good morning.
Yeah, hi Andrew, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Mufasa on the line.
All right, go on, Mufasa.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, Andrew, I want to say that in the course of this discussion, your guest made two statements for me I found contradictory. He said it was the governor that called him to inform him of his appointment as caretaker of the party. Now, he equally said that when he was given that, position, he went to the governor. So, how come the governor called you? You also had it and you went to the governor. So, for me, I do not know how that, can be, I can't, anybody can understand that, because for me it's contradictory. And secondly, now, Judge asked a very vital question. 27 members of the House of Assembly defected from the PDP to the APC while he was caretaker of the party. And at the same time, they went to see the president. The president referred to them as his newborn babies. They only went to court to depose to an affidavit that they are members of the APC, right even in the floor of the House. As caretaker then, Mr. Honorable Aaron Chukwuemeka did not make any statement to condemn their movement. I want to know why. Then lastly, Chukwuemeka, who was the caretaker of the APC as he then was, has constantly lampooned, criticized, and even insulted this governor. Funny enough, Chukwuemeka and your guests, they are bedfellows. I want to know how come he said he's a strong member of the PDP, he's PDP flesh and blood. At the same time, you are obnobbing with an opposition leader in the state. How does he respond to that?
All right, we'll get all of these responses. We'll take just two more calls, and then my guest will begin to respond to the questions that you've asked. I'm pretty sure those questions have been noted. Muriel in Okrika, good morning.
Thank you, Femi. Good morning.
Morning to you, Muriel.
This is Mr. Goman. Look, Femi, I have two questions for your guest. Please, who made Governor Wike? Is it Rotimi Amechi? Was it then the patient Jonathan? Is it the people of Rivers State? Or it is Wike that made himself, that made him become the wealthiest, that made him want to be the emperor of the PDP? If the former Governor Wike is saying that he is the one that saved the life, that brought PDP out of coma, trust me, he has gained tremendously. And now that he has come out to say he is working for the president and not for the people of Rivers State, that he is working for the president, who is an opposition, that anybody that likes it should go and doesn't want it should go and opt for former. What can he call this? Will you say that most of the president leader is for the PDP or against the PDP? It's true, it's Femi. Can I go on?
Yes.
Okay. Femi, clearly your guest is showing that, according to the FCC minister, he said if he didn't dare, he didn't dare. In other words, loyalty that is not 100% is not loyalty. Is it not what he's principally saying? Because it is very clear as he's talking that he is on the side of the FCC minister. So how does he expect when his body language is not showing 100% loyalty, to the current governor? How does he expect the current governor to trust him and work with him? Thank you, Tim.
All right, one more call. Susie from Erema, and then we go back to my guest. Susie, all right, we lost that call. Okay, let's hear from my guest. We'll come back and take some more calls. Honorable Emeka, you've heard several of the callers and the several questions posed. If you can start from the last one, going backwards, then let's over to you now.
Which is the last one? Just remind me.
All right, the lady that just called in now, saying who made the FCT minister? Is the FCT? Everybody says the FCT minister gave the platform to the governor. Who gave the FCT minister platform? And the people that gave him platform, is he still loyal or respectful to them?
The FCT minister, we gave him the platform, the PDP, and he's still loyal to the PDP. He's not an APC person. The same way the FCT minister is to the president, it's the same way the governor here reports to the president. The governor does not tell you that he's not working with the president. So I don't really understand what they mean by FCT minister is working with the president. Right from his election, we all agreed that because of this position the FCT minister took, that a Sultana must be a president because this is our own time, that he needs fairness, equity, and justice. That which the present governor was part of that same decision we took in the state. And all of us work to ensure that a certain president comes on board. So the governor cannot say he wasn't part of that decision then. And then that same platform also brought him as a governor. So now I'm just telling you that even when somebody said there that we went to Villa to decide on this issue, if governor is not working with the president, what made him to take the matter to the president? The president said this clearly there, that you are the one who came to me and said I should intervene. And all the decisions we took before the president. To me, I felt we have concluded this matter. And when we came back, I also went to him and thanked him for what we have done. He said he's going to comply. Along the line, those who never participated in his election had the opportunity to penetrate and scattered all with the agreement we had in Villa. So I don't know what the callers are telling you. You can, when you are at the corner, you won't know what is happening.
All right. What about the situation with the lawmakers at the assembly and the fact that, according to some of the callers, you as caretaker chairman said or did nothing to condemn the actions?
What will I do to them? Did they tell you they left PDP? The assembly members, did they tell you they left PDP?
So what we saw on the floor of the state assembly by the lawmakers, the letters that they read announcing their defection to the APC.
That was not to my knowledge. Never wrote a letter to me that they have left PDP. The assembly people you are talking about, they were part of the Congress we did on Saturday. They never said they left PDP. So any person catching into this and that they are no longer assembly members is not correct. It is right time we say the truth. And they know the truth.
All right.
The assembly members never reported they never wrote any letter to me that they are no longer PDP.
And then another caller also asked the question, talking about the former governor and the acquisition of properties in Rivers State. And
what is acquisition?
And that is also something that
the governor is now. Let me tell you now, all those who rule this state, which of them is a poor man today? So after you stay for 8 years in office, you don't have a property. So is that why they are worried? All of them that joined there, why are they going to the government? Is it not to be part of the deal to still acquire? So there are things we don't need to talk in public. He acquired everything. Did he acquire the earth?
All right, let's hear Chima from Ada George.
That is just envy. It's envy.
All right, let's hear.
The same people that were asking you this question, we are clapping for Wike. We are those who benefited from him. I stand to the challenge. Call their names. Let me mention them. They benefited from Wike. All of them got houses in GRA.
We know that the PDP chieftain, Honorable Robinson Ewo, had been very vocal about some properties. Several properties have been listed that the governor had acquired using his office as governor. One of the callers had talked about the Hyper City Mall. We don't have the facts to know whether or not it belonged to him, so it's not Nigeria's info position. But that's what we hear.
Wait, we are talking about Hyper City. Who owns Market Square? Who owns Market Square? They tell you about the one Wike owns. Do you know what some of them have? You made mention of Ewo. Ewo was in APC. Later he came back to PDP. The same Ewo you are talking about here. Then after he came, Ewo was he worked under me. All he wanted to achieve, Ewo went to Wike. Wike also gave Ewo so many things, which if I talk here, Ewo, in fact, there are people who don't have even shape. I don't play politics like that. If you want me to read the text Ewo sent to me and told me that he is not going to work with the present governor, that he would like to work with Wike, what am I being neutral over this issue? I have all the recording he sent to me. I said, quote me, said on Chukwuemeka that Ewo you are talking about, send me an SMS telling me that this matter has come to the level we shall take a stand. That for him, he has taken a stand that he's going to work with Wike. He can't work with Fubara. And yet I said, no, I want us to as a status quo, let us be neutral over this issue. So if you say I was said this, it was when I was started abusing Wike, insulting Wike, that they gave him position. Since they gave him position, have you ever had ever one day talking on this issue? People want what they will get. It's not in my own character. If I say what I want to get, I would have said, Governor, every day let me insult Wike. So insulting Wike is not my problem at this level we are, or insulting the governor.
All right. We'll take a few messages on Facebook as we attempt to wrap up. This one says, the man in your office is being one-sided with the things he's saying. I bet you they would not resolve anything. That's Alex Dumadi.
I'm not one-sided. I'm not one-sided. I've told you my stand. People just want to curry favor to achieve what they want to do. I am not one-sided. If I'm one-sided, I wouldn't have gone to the governor. Like one of the callers that told you that I said, governor called me. I want to respond to that. Governor called me, and later I said again, I meant to meet the governor. I want to put this straight on record that governor called me that I should come through the chief of staff. When I got to the government house, I met with him one-on-one, and he said, why I called you is that I got a letter from the National Secretary, National Working Committee, that they are going to form a caretaker committee, and you are going to head that committee. I said, okay, I'm not aware. He said, I've told you now that I have a letter saying that within the 3 months of your stay, you are to conduct election to elected party executive. I said, I'm just sharing.
All right, Honorable Aaron, unfortunately, time will not allow us. We thank you very much. We'll continue to engage you to have more time discussions on the show, but now we have to go. We are out of time. Thank you for your time.